Boom. Back to where we were last time. Although last time we had the camera over here, now we have the camera in front, so we can see a little bit better. My hands were kind of in the way during most of the filming. And we are kind of dealing with, really tiny parts here. Whoa. Dealing with tiny parts here. See, that's just one of the legs. Which, I'll just use this as a blanket. Can we see? There we go. That's a thigh. Can you see the thigh? Probably not. Well, in the meantime, we got that ready to rock. Let's slam into it. Let's see. Let's get the instructions back out. This is part 2. This is part 1. And we were still we last time we had a little go at it. We were on step 3, and that took 2 hours. So we'll see how long this one takes. All right, we were on step 3. We just finished making this little guy right here, which is, it literally looks like a speck, but it was quite complicated, let's just say. And I did a nice job on it. Same thing with this speck here as well. That's a leg joint, and I think the other one is an ankle joint. I've kind of arrived at that conclusion because I can kind of see it on the model here. I also realized during the stream that this model right here, which is the one that's projected on the Metal Earth website, is slightly different than the one I have here. So I can neither confirm or deny that this one's available on the Metal Earth online channel, but yeah, I honestly think this one's much better. The one we have right here is well, it's silver, isn't it? This one has coloring applied to it, so that's quite nice. So yeah, let's get on to step 4. We're making the because I did not prepare super glue, which I just recently learned is a little bit of helpful piece of thing I could have had to include in my bag of tricks to get these legs nice and flush, but that's only in emergency situations, which this is not going to be because I do not make mistakes. I only have happy little accidents, as Bob Ross has always told me. And I just realized I'm a little bit out of shot, so time for those who have motion sickness issues to bear with me for a second, because I need to get closer and bring up the camera a little bit so you get to see my neck and at least what I'm doing. Should work out a little bit better. Yeah, looks nice. These are clippers. I don't want those. I want my pliers. I want my pliers. Papa, can you see me? Look at that. It's looking good. Needs to be slightly adjusted here on the lower half down on the bottom there. So right there. It's a little bit too tight. Now, the holidays are coming up, right? I was considering doing some baking. We got at my work on Sundays, bakery likes to drop off some really nice they like to drop off some extra baked goods from the sales that day, and just because they didn't sell it, so it's going to go bad soon, so they might as well. And double checking something real quick. One moment. Yeah, so these ones don't say. I'm just going to assume I put that one on the right way because they've already twisted. For those uninformed, this is a recent purchase I got from Disneyland Galaxy's Edge, or for those who are inclined to roleplay, the name of the place is Black Spire Outpost. The planet you're supposedly on is called Batu, or Batu. Maybe it's like a short form, Batu. And I don't think the Rebel area and the Imperial area have different names specifically. They probably do, but I am not so inclined to know that, unfortunately. Looking good. Start from the camera, move back. And it didn't work. Alright. That's a shin, folks. With its top and its bottom installed correctly now. So. Now, this is my first build, so I'm pretty sure everything's going to be kind of okay. But I'm fine with that. I specialize in kind of okay. Alright. Leg. Done. Look at that robot leg. It could be any robot. See, that's not supposed to move like that. That's because I made a whoopsie. But glue will fix that. I'll get back to it and glue it later. You know, glue it back into position. So that is officially on the flow chart. Now, let's take a look. Leg is fabricated. Ooh, yeah. You can't stop me. I'm unstoppable. I'm like a phoenix. If a phoenix, you know, wasn't stoppable. You know what I mean? No, I don't. I don't understand. I don't understand, Mr. Frodo. That's alright, Sam. You're a dumb one. Oh, Sam, you always were the dumb one. Oh, Mr. Frodo, I took special classes. Nothing against that, by the way. I had to take special classes for listening skills. And did I listen? You bet your ass I did. Please don't tell me I put this on wrong. Looks like I did. I want to die. No, I don't, but... No. We'll roll another joint. Does this look like a joint? Minty. Let's see. It's a B13. Do you want a Sharpie too? You can buy one at a store, please. Don't write on walls. Because that's illegal. Or something. I don't know. It's graffiti. So, you're not allowed to do that. Just you. I am. You're not. Why? I don't know, the president. The president of graffiti, that is. The president of graffiti says, you can do it. I'm like, yes. No, I don't do it. Anymore. Yes, I'm a retired graffiti. Damn it. Dropping. You? Stop it. Stop it. Right there now. I felt a... Oh, it's just my phone telling me to check your blah 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 blah. Did you forget to check your privilege? Probably not. Let us install. Let's install something. We want to finish the leg. Huh. Something tells me, so go back and repeat. Alright, so we're going to finish this leg. Then we're going to go step back to the steps we did before. So, I guess for all those kids who are watching, you get to re-experience the leg building pleasure. Let's see. Okay, so this goes on here. Needs to be splayed out a little bit. I kind of moved it out a smidge when I was adjusting. There we are. I think that's back to prime position. Back to prime. I got the need for Assassin's Creed. No. I miss good Assassin's Creed. It was never good. Shut up, Ryan Seacrest. That's what Ryan Seacrest sounds like. It's a perfect impersonation. Oh, impersonations. Such a hard industry to get into, I gotta say, you know. Although I can understand folks who can just do one voice and do one voice really well. Strangely enough, you know, a lot of people think, oh, you need 1 million voices to get into voice acting and stuff like that. You know, I was one of those people that believed that. You know, went to a conference to go, you know, learn about it and stuff like that. They're like, yeah, just get your voice down and you can be fine. A few other things too. A lot of things I learned at that conference. First of all, don't pay to go to a conference. Yeah, it was very pricey, and the money could have went towards voice acting lessons. And while I do think that I have a excellent elocution and talent, lessons are important. No matter what. It's good to have the basics. So, watch it. Watch that attitude. Before I strike you. And I will. I will strike you. With the fists of 1,000 eagles. Do eagles have fists? No. But fans of the band the Eagles do. Just don't tell them I'm not a fan of the Eagles, that is. Because then they will get mad. The Eagles are okay. I'm not one of those types of folk who just like are just staunchly against listening to a band just because I don't like all of their music. You know, it's I'm more than happy to just, you know, sit down and enjoy a little bit of the music. Is there to enjoy. It's not there to scream and squabble like little demon children. So always fascinated me. You know, I'm pretty sure people have died because of an argument about a band. I'm like, are you? You know? I'm trying to imagine there's somebody out there that probably died at a Weezer concert. Once again, nothing against Weezer fans or Weezer. But really? You died at a Weezer concert because, well, somebody who's not a fan of Weezer wouldn't go to a concert in this situation. You died post Weezer concert because you... I don't know. I'm losing control of the metaphor. Anyway. Oh. That was interesting. It sounded like lines from... what is it called? I heard the word intergalactic and something, I'm alright. I'd say that is the Doctor Who. Maybe my music is making Doctor Who references. Gosh, this piece is so tiny. How do you like my chant, by the way? My introduction chant, you know? Fancy lad of River City, slinger of quality ales, bartender, manifester of 1,000 voices. I can do some. Owner of too many accessories. I'm not really displaying that right now. I mean, I got Legend of Zelda on right now. I got my Zelda symbol. No, that's the Triforce. Known in the Waste as the Dapper Napper. That's a reference to a festival. That's one of my other names other than Spiffy. Known to the fine ladies as Hardly Dangerous. Because I will be driving a Vespa. You know, the Hardly Dangerous, hence the name. And then known in the bar scene as, oh yeah, I think I've seen that guy before. Because I go to a lot of bars, and I go to a lot of breweries. Because it's part of my thing, man. Okay. Time to stretch. You know, get the blood flowing again. I could go for some food soon. I got D&D later tonight, so either I'll eat something now or see if we're gonna be eating there. For those curious about what kind of character I play, I actually don't play. I run a D&D game, a D&D 5th edition game. My good buddy, let's call him Fox, he runs a Ultramodern 5 game. For those uninitiated, Ultramodern 5 takes the rules of D&D 5th edition and supplements them even more. The 2nd edition's coming out in a few more months now, which I'm super stoked on. It means there's going to be more fun stuff to play around with in the future, and you can play future games, basically. You know, it includes guns. The combat is a little bit different, you know, using guns and stuff. Which I know there's the Gunslinger is a character you can put together in... I think Matt Mercer developed that one. Funnily enough, I know about Matt Mercer and all that stuff, but I've never actually watched... I tried watching an episode of Critical Role, but what I noticed the series kind of lacks is there's no way to catch up to the series. Maybe there is. I didn't do a thorough examination. That sounded so spicy when I said that. There's something for the future, I guess. Now, I want to ensure I put this on. That's why. I don't want this thing to break. I put so much heart, love, and care into it. Heart, love, and care. Heart, love, and care. Boom, 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 boom. Heart, love, and care. Do you even care about my buzzards? I bought a buzzard. Its name is Colonel Custard. I love that game. No, I don't, because it sucks. Clue sucks. Clue sucks. Don't play Clue. I wish there was a way to fix Clue, you know? I think it's just broken on concept. Love the movie, though. It's a great movie. Tim Curry. And quite a few other characters in there. Actors, rather. They are not characters, they are actors. I'll bend this first. I noticed that this was a lot easier. I was having a terrible time trying to bend this earlier. Wish I had better tweezers. My fingers are actually starting to hurt a little bit. Okay. Let's make sure. Yeah. A bunch of artists coming after me. Not that they will, you know, because I'm whatever. I don't want anybody to be mad at me. I love your music, and it's the reason why I'm listening to it. It's why it's one of the most silly things that we can't share music with each other. That's what I feel like I'm doing. I'm sharing what I've purchased with all of y'all. You know, is it the same if you were in the same room as me? Same rules? Or do I have to charge you for coming into my room to listen to music with me? I don't know. These are complexities that are not for me to know. Imagine building a real droid. You don't have to. You can go to Disneyland and do it. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. It's definitely more... It's kid and adult friendly, I can say that. I really love the Droid Depot, though. It's really well designed. I would say most of the Disneyland Galaxy's Edge Park is well designed. Pricey, though. I mean, we're talking some serious cash. Although the cheapest item I found was the something with an R, but it's basically pita bread with a sausage and some other things. There's a vegetarian option available for those who are so inclined. I'd like to try it next time I'm there, but it is $12. That's $12 for snack food, basically. It's good food, though. I enjoyed it. Although I did eat dinner elsewhere afterwards. It's the good old In-N-Out. So, where are you, C-17? Found you in my dreams. Bought you a bag of beans. Do you want to eat them with me? See? Music is that. I just parodied the work. All I have to do is sing along with the melody. Now it's my song. That's not how that works at all. I need to have permission first before. But somebody open a present before Christmas. Do you like a Christmas? Not my favorite holiday. I don't know why a lot of people say Christmas is their favorite holiday. There's way too much stress connected with Christmas, at least for me. So, expand this. Saw a really cool band at Disneyland, by the way. There's for Christmas they have different bandstands set up all around California City. For those who don't not gone there, it's kind of like the other park next door to Disneyland. Still part of Disneyland, but is it called California City? California. It's called California something. So that arrow goes that way, right? Who are you? You're a droid. You're a droid. So, yeah, there was bandstands. Yes. Sweet Mama Jamma. I literally thought somebody was talking to me for a second there. That song scared me. I was like, who's there? So, push comes to shove, I might have to take that kneecap off. How many times do you think people have the opportunity to say that, huh? Probably in some very sad situations, so I won't make too much fun, but, you know, I sounded like a gangsta for a quick second there. Tweezers, time for tweezers. I just wondered, like, how many cultures consider burping, like, rude, and how many don't? 'Cause I like burping. It's one of my most favorite pastimes. I think everybody should burp. I think if I was in my household, I would say, how dare you not burp in my household? Is my food not good enough for you? And they're just complaining. They're like, what are you talking about? You didn't make this. Chauncey did. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. We're gonna fix it right now. Let's hit the undo button on this situation. Yeah. 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 Okay, so all that worry. The legs are right. I didn't screw up. Maybe. It's left foot and right foot. Good to meet you. Dangly, spindly legs with the slightly broken ankle. Sorry, it broke your ankle. Alright. That's 2 legs done. And we are 3 hours in now. My goodness. Alright, cool. I'm going to consider that side of this chassis done. Meanwhile, in the swamps of Johannesburg. I don't know where that is. Maybe Russia? Johannesburg. Might be German. Might be. Okay. So this time we're not going to make the same mistake we did on the other side. So that's what I've been working with right now. I got like only a couple tabs to work into it, you know, but it's got to be all bent up like that just to get the tab in. Because it says, hey, put the tab in from the top and in. I'm like, from the top and in? Are you serious? So it's a little tough, let's just say. I'm going to use this to hold it still. Okay, so let's get... So that's there now. I don't like this heart shape it's become. So the bend's a little bit too deep right now. I'm about to get the bends from rising out of the water too quickly. A frightening concept. If you've never heard of the bends, if you like to go doing water sports out in the ocean, aka diving, the bends is what happens when you rise out of the water too quickly after going too far down. And I believe the nitrogen bubbles in your air, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm usually wrong, your nitrogen bubbles start to basically explode you from the inside. Doesn't that sound fun? You're telling me it doesn't sound fun? What are you, some kind of pansy? Spiffy just went into a deep concentration mode. For a quick second there. Holy night, my stars are blithely crying. It is the night of my poor Savior's curse. Okay. Alright, that's side 20. Oh, chopstick, you're flying around, you're freaking the chickens out. All the live chickens I have in here. There we go. It has some three-dimensionality to it. Hoi! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'll tell you what, I washed my hands before I started because I didn't want to, because we're working with my hands right now, and I didn't want any crud to be in there. But I can now safely say, because these things are getting into my fingernails, they are clean. They're incredibly clean. They're surgically clean. We're making progress. Nobody can stop us. Oi, oi, oi. Sorry I've just gone so silent. I think I've already talked about a lot of things thus far. What is something I can talk about right now? Karaoke. I can talk about karaoke. One of my favorite pastimes. I guess you can say I'm a hobbyist. I got a pretty good voice. I've been working on it. You know, when you do something, I was assisting a friend of mine for about a year and a half, who is a KJ That's Karaoke Jockey. For those not in the know. Their responsibility is to make sure you're having fun at the karaoke. And, you know, I help them set up their equipment. And that let me sing first. Well, after they sang. It was a great time. You meet lots of fun people. I always recommend, like, folks who feel nervous and stuff should try karaoke. It's a great outlet. You know, it's a lot of fun. What is arrow? What do the arrows mean? Oh, I've been twisting most of my tabs. Apparently there's some spots where you're supposed to bend the tab. Well, you live and learn, don't you? I bet these were all bend tabs, weren't they? No, they were twist tabs. Phew. Alright, we got a another part, A27, which is another little square guy. A27, 7-Eleven, gonna buy myself a big old Chevy Chase, stand up comedian. I think you can tell I'm a practice connoisseur of hip-hop. I am not. I know very little about the art form, but I have a massive appreciation for it. There it is. That's a twister. Yep, that's a twister right there, coming up right now. Don't tear my house up. It's fine though. My wife's in there. How freaking, like, those are the intricate. Wait, focus. Focus on it. Focus on it. Do you wish to see? Look into the eyes. There's too much detail on that object. And there's no blank white sheets of paper. Here, Amazon package. See it? Do you see it? Do you see it? It's hard to see. It looks like a radiator now, but this goes somewhere on dang old robot. On the robot. Hey. Yeah, I got it. That's the front. Yeah, E and E. Cool. I know what I'm doing. And those are all twisters? Twisty. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. The only kinds of crimes I commit are cool crimes. Looking good. Still have no idea what the heck this component is, though. I mean, I'm looking. Let me look at the ribbit. Where? Oh! Oh ho ho. I now know what D is. This is dang... I thought this was like his backpack or something. That's his... That goes down here. It's his crotch. Okay. Oh. I'm a smart guy. And time to get the base out. I get to assemble A, B, and C. And that's all I've ever wanted. All I ever needed is here in my arms. Words are very unnecessary. They can only do harm. See, that would have sounded better if I had reverb, but I don't. Now I see why wearing gloves while working on this would be a little nicer. You know, I wouldn't have to worry about getting cleaning everything up later. With like a isopropyl alcohol and etc. 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 B, I bet B's gonna slip right in. Come on, B. I just said I bet, and I was okay. I win the bet. Bet one. Okay, yeah. Now I see where the once that ankle's been hot glued back in there. So it's a little shifty. But we just once we hot glue that ankle back into where it needs to go, you know, just have like a little piece of wood or, you know, this thing right here, and then good to ready to roll. Yeah. 'Tis the time. It's already 11 and I am I've made some progress. It's great to have quite a few viewers today. It was really nice. Let's jump over to the waiting room. Boom. Sorry, that was boom on my side. Let's make that invisible. Now let's jump to here. Whoop. Hey, back to the snowy seagull. Alright, so that was some great progress. I mean, astounding progress. Next level progress. One might even say gargantuan progress. Would they say that? I said that. Yeah. I'm well impressed with myself, at least in the work I did. Did a good job. I want to thank everybody for coming on down. What the Ham, thank you for your comments. It's good to see. I'd like to see little comments, you know. It keeps me chattering, you know. I'm going to fall silent quite a bit when I'm working on this. So having some folks to chat to really will help balance out the conversation. So don't feel shy. So yeah, I'm off to go play some D&D tonight. Let me get put that over there for now. It's been an absolute pleasure. It has been pleasurable to see you. And yeah, going to be hard to do highlights of this because, man, it's 5 hours long. But I got nothing but time. And more time to stream, too. So I'll try to be streaming more often. Like a little bit earlier in the day, of course. Started at whatever time. But, well, I just have to see what time it is now. It's 11 o'clock for me. 5 hours have occurred. I started at 6. Ain't that neat? Yep. Not only did you come on down here for a viewing of my model building, but also a math lesson. And that's what's most important. That you know what math is. Or maths, as the British would say. Speaking of British, did my donation to the Yogscast Humble Bundle this year, so all those new games are going to be available at my fingertips. Made sure to buy Dead by Daylight. Might play that game out. I don't know if it's my kind of game, but hey, what's $7 amongst friends? Always happy to donate. So yeah, we got some more games to play. Quite a few actually. I'll just be going through my long list and just download the ones that I really feel like should be fun to play, and I'll do that. So yeah. Once again, want to thank. Down in the bottom right-hand corner is the name of the individual who designed the image you're looking at the moment. Anyway, hope the stream was fun times. It was a little quiet, but yeah, once we get games going, I'm sure we'll see. I think we'll hop between back and forth because we're moving on to the torso, the head, and the arms next. So who knows how many small, tiny parts I'm gonna have to work with. But yeah, I want to say once again, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.